PFT though, this is something I actually discovered yesterday. I'm sure you probably are aware of it, but I'm referring, of course, to the famous Mickey Mantle blowjob letter.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
classic.
Okay. All right. Matt and Felix, are you aware of the Mickey Mantle blowjob letter?
No.
Okay.
Not
check
heard
this
of
out.
it.
All right. So this is on New York Yankees letterhead. They sent him this memo. Dear Mickey, as you probably know, 1973 marks the 50th anniversary of Yankee Stadium, and we are going to have a season-long golden anniversary celebration. We hope to mark the occasion on Old Timers Day, Saturday, August 11th. Blah blah blah. They just said, we thought it would be interesting to learn from you what you considered your outstanding event at Yankee Stadium. In many cases, the answer is obvious, but we are writing to a large number of your former teammates. We are asking you to answer this question for us. Okay, Mickey writes back. His most outstanding Yankee Stadium memory. I got a blowjob under the right field bleachers by the Yankee bullpen. And then it says, this event occurred on or about, give as much detail as you can. And he responds, it was about the third or fourth inning. I pulled groin and couldn't fuck at the time. She was a very nice girl and asked me what to do with the cum after I came in her mouth. I said, don't ask me. I'm no cocksucker.
So, like, he only got blown once at Yankee Stadium?
I think only once in the third inning.
Oh, okay. All right.
Usually that's more of like a seventh inning stretch type of thing, or before it goes into extras, maybe in between a day-night doubleheader. You have a nice little pause there. But the third inning, that's like a once-in-a-career opportunity. If you get horny in the first 3 innings of a baseball game, I'd say that's noteworthy, yeah.
I like that he says she was a nice girl, but then he proceeds to basically put her down with the most savage thing you can say to someone who's just sucked your dick, which is, I'm no cocksucker.
Yeah.
I don't do what you do. That'd be horrifying.
Well,
no.
I mean, don't you think that's just kind of like when you get into a cab and the driver's like, how do I get here? And you're like, I don't know. I'm not a driver.
You tell me, asshole.
It's your profession, yeah.
You want me to take the Holland or the Lincoln? I'm like, I moved here like 3 months ago. Your guess is mine.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
And then, as long as you're going through the lore of the horniest New York Yankees players of all time, are you familiar with, of course, Hideki Matsui's 50,000 plus pornography collection? He had a collection of something like 55,000 pornographic films on VHS, which he would travel
the way they
with.
were meant to be seen.
He would travel
Kids
with
today, they don't know.
And he ran sort of a lending library for the Japanese media. And one Japanese journalist quoted about Matsui's pornography collection says, Matsui is a horny guy. All of us are horny, more or less, but Matsui doesn't attempt to hide the fact.
Yeah, he was open about it. And some might say that there's some questions that go along with the journalistic integrity of lending porn out to somebody that's supposed to be covering the team. But, I mean, guys, we're just horny. It's just a guy looking out for another guy's maintenance at that point. That's more of a healthcare issue, I think, than it is like a bribery issue or a blackmail issue.
Yeah, no, that's part of the brothers check-in.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact that how much do you think he paid for 50,000 VHS tapes? Because those things weren't cheap. Like his budget, what do you think, like $20 a tape?
I mean, I don't know. I would imagine some of these titles are pretty rare. So, he's having to dig pretty deep for some of these. God only knows what sort of fetishes were included in this library. But I would imagine he had a fairly wide selection. But yes, some of them cannot have been cheap. But that's why the Yankees pay big money.
There was a guy they don't really, they tell you have to shave your sideburns. You can't have long hair. They make you cut that off. But there's no limit to how big your porn collection can be. I like that. It's a classy organization. It's well run.